Systems of equations. What's that? Let's find out. The definition of a system of equations is just a set of one or more equations. The solution to one of these systems is the point or points they have in common. These are their points of intersection. If you look at the figure on the right, that red point is the only point that these two lines have in common. That's their point of intersection. It's a solution because the coordinates of that point are numbers that satisfy both of those equations. There's no other ordered pair that can be plugged into those two equations and make true statements. So if we look at the blue line, the equation is x plus y equals 3. If you plug in the ordered pair that we have here for x and y, then that turns into 2 plus 1, which is obviously 3. That's a true statement right there. How about the purple line? The equation is different. It's x minus 2y equals 0. Let's see if that really is equal to 0 when you plug in this ordered pair. X is 2, y is 1, so we have 2 minus 2, and that definitely does equal 0. Well, maybe you think every point works, so let's try just some other random point like 3, 5. Okay, if I plug that into the first equation, I would get 3 plus 5. That's 8, not 3, because that point is not on the blue line. So the system is solved when you find the point or points that are on both graphs. A system is a set of one or more equations, and the solution is their intersection points. Here's what a system of equations looks like in its natural habitat, the real world. Here's a word problem that produces two equations with two variables. Now, up until now, I've always said, hey, you can't have two variables, that's impossible to solve. But that's only true if you only have one equation. If you have two equations, you can solve equations that have two variables. So let's see what we've got here. The admission fee at a small fair is $1.50 for children and $4 for adults. On a certain day, 2,200 people enter the fair. Okay, that's the total amount of people. So I've got an equation brewing already. I can see that the adults plus the amount of children is equal to 2,200. Now, what else did it say? That many people enter the fair and $5,050 is collected. So here's the total amount of money that came in. So using the prices like rates, we can do this. We can say, well, $4 for every adult plus $1.50 for every child adds up to $5,050. And that is a system of equations. So we bracket it to show that that's a set. Okay, so what we have is a system of equations with two unknowns or two variables. And in this unit, we're going to find out how to solve those. So that's a brief introduction of what a system of equations is. And now you're ready to go check out other videos where you will learn different techniques for solving these.